alleviate the overpopulation in our county jails. Nowhere is the need for bail reform more critical than Los Angeles County, the largest jail in the world, which is why the diligent leadership of Supervisor Huell on the issue of bail reform did not go unnoticed. However, the state failed to deliver on its promise with the passing of SB 10 and put California on a path to more incarceration. By LA County's own estimates, SB 10 will double our pretrial population. It was a legislative bait and switch that excluded the voices of community and failed to engage LA County, the largest county in the state, a major oversight at best and an egregious act of disrespect at worst. Among its failures, SB 10 gives judges unprecedented power to take away the freedom of ordinary Californians. At this time when the United States is looking not just to California but to LA County to take a stand in opposition of SB 10.
Thank you very much. And before the next speaker, I think we have one more member of the public that wants to be called up.
Yes, Madam Chair. Would Janine Roman please come forward and stand for this issue?
Okay, next speaker, please.
My name is Kenneth Batiste. I was here before talking about the man who worked for the county that had the 50 combinations. Also, I want to go ahead and let you know about another situation when I was telling you about trying to be the best worker for the county. While on duty, I went ahead and I saved a life. Yes, I want to make sure I get all of you too. There's a certain thing called code blue. When I walked into a room and we had a kid tied up in a knot in the juvenile hall, already read, staff on the bed, trying to go ahead and get him in. The supervisor was there, they said they couldn't do it. I got the hook. Went ahead, at that point, when I really realized what code blue was, because this girl was blue, purple blue. Better at that point to break her neck, get air, than to go ahead and let her die. At that particular time, I went ahead, broke it. I got 50 commendations from the county. I did not get one thank you for that act. Thank you very much.
We thank you.
We thank you.
My name is Ryan Cuevas, and I'm talking about the PC by 2027 case that I have of a really fraud.
Safety guy in the Twin Towers.
This is fraud.
With them yelling at me to let him go. What I'm talking about. I respect you, man. It's a life saved.
They were called to take a person of a sleeping fall. It was in a different location of a place. It was in a different timing, because Mr. Stephen J. Horn impressed it to the judges and everybody and made them accept that it happened on March 10, 2010, which it was in March 6, 2010.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Hi, Janine Roman. I guess the point I wanted to make earlier, running through all those things that have brought me here to testify and the affidavits I've submitted is, while I appreciate all the initiatives and the emphasis on voter registration this year that the board has put through as well, these issues disengage those who are already voting, especially when they aren't addressed after the fact, or when they are addressed after the fact. For instance, we just certified on Friday, right? And we had all these people that had issues, that had communicated with the registrar. It wasn't dealt with, and now they have to deal with it afterwards. Either there's a recount or we have to contest the vote. A recount is $5,000 a table for one day.
Wow.
I mean, it costs so much money. A voter's not in a position to do that, so there should be a yes beforehand. Madam Chair, you spoke earlier this year about how NPR reported that 40%, it's 40% more difficult for people of color to make it to a polling place. So we don't want them disengaged.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Thank you. I'll stick with the election theme for my last minute. City of Los Angeles has a campaign finance ordinance wherein they provide public money to candidates. And
Great.
you know, at this time,
You were really
there's also
good.
going to be a special election because Mitchell Englander, many of you know Englander the name because the firm Englander Economic Balance very active. They have a conduit contract, they have, Motorola, which, by the way, Mr. Hicks, if you could provide the letter from the Board of Supervisors clarifying that it was actual competitive bidding and procurement reason, because that one is a monster because of LA Rick, Mr. Howard, as you know. So we really hope that we can get some answers on that. But the point about the campaign matching funds is Mr. Englander is about to, special elections cost the city about $3 million, and his crew from the 12th district in the city are going to pig out at a very high rate on public matching money. So my request is that Mitchell Englander cover the cost of the special election, because as you know, he's pulling Fuentes, he's going to step off to be a lobbyist. It's not like he's been made president or senator. He's going to work for the very same crew who influenced this five, the most hallowed five that I've ever seen. So please step forward and help us on that.
Good job.
Hi, my name is Victor Trujillo. I'm very, I looked at that Gonzalez thing, and I went outside, saw everybody shaking hands, about 20 different people took off in different directions. Everybody was paid off. The county approved it. It was interesting. I filmed it. I went outside, saw their movement, saw what was going on. Inside job. It's sad. That's what's going on. That's why I've been saying constantly, why are the county officials, can't be sued, but you can do deals with these private individuals. You didn't do it with the Cubans, you didn't do it with the Russians, you didn't do it with the Mexicans, you didn't do it with the Chinese, Japanese. No one hasn't gotten involved in this program. You gave it to another guy that supposedly helps out, baloney, because he probably knows someone's father, baloney. This is organized crime. You guys buttered it up. Oh, we need this, we need this. Before you even voted, that is a crime. That should be looked at under a microscope. Have a good day.
I should have 2 minutes there, huh? A minute? How'd I get shorted a minute? Anyway, that's typical of this corruption in this stupid hole here. Okay, so I missed item 4. Fraud. First, you're going to give me my exculpatory evidence, or you're all going to jail, fools! Especially you over there, dude. Bar roll 5-110, idiot boy. Like double jeopardy, no exculpatory evidence, illegal prosecutors on me and thousands of others, and according to the LA Times, Federal Ninth Circuit Court, tell Kamala Harris she shouldn't run for president because she committed felonies on me and thousands of other people, because it stated that she's allowing the DAs in California to allow the DAs to prosecute people for felonies they didn't commit. So tell Kamala and the rest of those fools and the rest of you lawbreakers, the gig is up.
My name is Ezekiel Reyes. To help try to combat the growing population of homelessness with the adults is to help keep in check their emotions. Some of the emotions, a lot of the emotions in which they grow over time dealing with homelessness are compounded with similar questions, the same questions being asked over and over and over again daily, which then takes away, like I said, the rationale from interaction.
I always play the legal game. I don't give you guys a break.
Food will help, but other ways to alleviate the psychological pressures.
Always in writing. Do you know why? It goes in a hard file.
Help save a lot of money.
Nobody else does it.
When allocating funds to help combat mental illnesses and other issues in which homelessness or a homeless person is having to go through.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
So coming down to the issue of housing, not just veterans and the homeless, what is the adequate formula for affordable housing when you have corruption at City Hall denying persons who are homeless to get affordable housing? So the issue here is, will we allow persons with developmental disabilities to have realistic choices about living in their own homes?
Did you
Or will they be able to live independently as possible in the community?
So I want to
Apparently not, because Eric Garcetti, the mayor, who's running for presidency, which will never happen thanks to you, the audience, and to many other issues like Jose Huizar and his scumbag fat wife, who've been stealing from the public, laundering their money at Salesian High School of Bishop Amat, And we still take that for credit? Hell no. I hope to see Jose Weezer and his fat wife in hell.
Next speaker, please.
So my message was to Margaret E. Thomas, but I don't see it. So when Terry Sigmund was speaking earlier today, he was over there doing a chicken dance. I don't know, just because the cameras are not pointing to him, he was making a... Is that him? No. Oh, okay. Because it was a chicken dance he was doing. And so he was very disrespectful to her speaking earlier today. This woman is pouring her heart out to you guys. Her son, you saw him cry. And then what do you guys do? None of you guys were paying attention. Perfect. Janice, you were in your chair.
Beautiful. We're backing each other up.
You weren't even paying attention to.
You know what? Our program's working, baby.
It's disrespectful to these people that come here and pour their
We're watching it right now.
All you guys need to
Is that the
step
guy who
up
was
and
speaking?
pay attention.
I told him I want him to read that too.
We got you there. We voted you guys in there to allocate this money. This money's not your money. This is not coming out of your pocket.
Why I loaned it to you because you picked up
You should
stuff.
give them a little bit of an ear
And
to
it's
listen
true.
to what they're saying.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
We need it out there that way. Fuck you, it's fantastic, huh? Come on. Do it before my batteries run out. They're running out right now.
DCFS is harassing my family. And I'd actually like to say what I would like to say first. The DCFS is harassing my family without any right to. They want to have a meeting with us when my mother wants to know the charges. They don't tell her them. When my mother asks for it to be on camera, they say no. I also hope they get out of my life. I have the best life, and that they have the audacity to destroy our family. We also go to church. Wherever we go with our mother, we are safe. And I hate the CPS for destroying our family and other people's families too.
Wow. We're with you.
CPS cares.
Thank you.
I'm here because the CPS arrived at our door and they wanted to come in our home without stating a reason why. Why this scared and shocked me very much. I thought they were going to take me unrightfully again from my family, but my mother denied them access, so they left. So the same day they wanted to arrange a meeting. So my mother said the children want a lawyer present. I feel much safer with these liars with a lawyer because they can twist your words in any way. And also we wanted to videotape the meeting. Suspiciously they denied. Like, officials have no confidentiality, and what they do, and what do they have to hide? Shouldn't they be okay with it? And this is harassment. I want something to be done about it, this injustice. And don't send me to Auto Marine. He mocked me, saying, well, you do not have to eat the hamburger in front of you when I was...
Thank you.
When I was in the CPS.
Thank you. Next
My
speaker.
mom is a vegetarian by religion, and Alta Marie was saying when you give them a hamburger, well, you don't have to eat it. How dare you tell a child that is 5, 6, 7 years old that when he was given meat against this religion, like he has any rights, like he has any voice, and I've been
It's just
very
what they're doing
vocal
to you
about that
guys in China.
religion, and
You
all
see what they're doing there?
Alta Marie who sits there right now,
I have the heavy stuff from China, man, on it.
goes, well, you didn't have to eat it. So imagine what child you have to go through in that system. You didn't have to eat it. Already starved child. What is he going to do? Right now we have a huge problem. The DCFS is at our door. Valerie J. Viles, Principal Deputy County Councilman, is in contact with my lawyer, refusing to tell us what the charges are. Constitutionally, we have a right to know how we're going to defend something. Oh, you have to come up and do meeting, and then we tell you what it is. No. How are you going to prepare to a meeting? You don't even know what's being said. Well, I could bring statements, I could bring evidence, but you can't bring anything if you don't know what's being said about you. And they want no cameras, all secret locked door, no transparency. You have anything to say, ask my children, ask them now in front of witnesses.
Thank you. Would you like to meet with somebody here today, we can have someone come meet with you on the front row.
They really,
Nick, do you want to, meet with them?
I've done this before, nothing ever comes out of it, but
That's okay, if you'll come down the front row, we would...
there's something going to be done.
we'll
He's
talk.
happy to meet, he can talk to
Okay.
the children.
Thank you.
We'll video it for you.
Okay.